I am here with my Lucas. We are making an appetizer. We're having a barbecue tonight. We're having my family and sister and her husband over. So I'm gonna make one of my favorite appetizers. It's a whipped ricotta with marinated tomatoes on top. It is so easy. You can prep everything ahead of time. I love it because it's great for people who are keto or non-keto and vegetarian. So it checks all three boxes that my family is. And it's good, like when it sits out at room temperature, you don't have to worry about keeping it cold, which is great because today it's like 100 degrees. So let me show you how I make it. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip the ricotta. So I have my food processor here. I got this whole milk ricotta from Trader Joe's. You wanna get the whole milk kind because it's gonna be the most keto friendly. So you're gonna add the whole thing into the food processor. Okay, I've added it all into my food processor. Now I'm gonna whip it and it's gonna be like a fluffy light cloud. Okay, it is whipped up. I just wanna show you. It gets really light and fluffy, so creamy and amazing. So this I'm gonna add into a bowl and then just put it in the fridge until we're ready to eat. I got Luke down for a nap, which is perfect because it's a lot easier to chop when I'm not wearing a baby. So I've chopped up some organic tomatoes. I got these ones at Trader Joe's. You just want to have them be in bite-sized pieces. So depending on the size, I either did them in half or in quarters. Then into that, I'm gonna add in, I chopped up a half of a shallot. And then I finally chopped 1 clove of garlic. And then I'm also gonna chop up some basil. And just in case you don't know, the best way to do basil is you make a little pile and then you roll it up like a little burrito and then slice it, and you'll have perfect basil slices without bruising it. I might do a couple more chops just so it's really finely chopped in with the marinated tomatoes. To elevate this appetizer and make it a little fancier, I'm gonna use one of my fancy olive oils. This one's Casas de Hualdo. This is their Arbequina olive oil. It is amazing. It is bursting with flavor. It pairs perfectly with tomato dishes. This is a single origin olive oil. So many olive oils on the market, they use a mix of different olives, so you're not getting that pure, amazing flavor. This one, they harvest at the peak and they press and ball it within 6 hours. It's unmatched. It's like unlike any other olive oil you've had. So I'll add this in, drizzle it all over, and let this marinate. This already smells so good. Like all the flavors of summer. So I'm gonna let this marinate, ideally for an hour. It'll give the tomatoes so much more flavor. And I'll come back and show you when I top it. Okay, party time. Did my makeup. So the tomatoes have been marinating and I pulled the whipped ricotta out of the fridge. The last thing I have to do is just top it. So easy.
That's so good.
Oh, pretty. I've plated it up with some cucumbers and flackers. These are my favorite keto-friendly cracker. And then just regular pita crackers for people who aren't keto. So just to finish off the dip, I'm gonna drizzle it one more time with a really good Casas de Hualdo Arbequina oil. And then a little flaky sea salt, which is gonna give it a good little textured crunch. And then a sprig of basil. Already, this took me like seconds to put together. The best part is, I just want to show you, let's see, if I go here, yes. Look how like light and creamy. So good, like the creamy fatty ricotta with the acid and brightness from the tomatoes and then the onion and the herby basil. And the best part is the fatty Casas de Hualdo olive oil. The Arbequina is perfect for this. So, if you want to try this olive oil, you can use my code TASTELOVELY. Gets you 12% off. Highly recommend.